going on, fellas? It's a whole lot of chlorine right there, bud. I just got 30 gallons. That was the minimum amount you could get at this location. So it's a pool place. I think it was, let me see how much it was per gallon. Got my receipt right here. I don't want to show any critical information. It was 30 gallons was $83.70. So that, what is that? $2.79 a gallon, which isn't too bad. I think like that's the bulk price. If you're just getting like, you know, the little yellow jugs, 2.5 gallon jugs, it's like $4 a gallon or something like that. So that should last me for a while, unless I'm doing a roof. You know, if I'm doing a roof, I usually go through 2 of these drums, half chlorine, half water. So 30 gallons, half and half, 30 gallons, half and half will do most roofs. Maybe I might not even use all that chlorine. So I'm glad I got this little old behind truck though, because chlorine gets all over the dang place. But eventually I'm going to get a good system where it's all secured to the bed, obviously with a bigger truck. That way, you know, I'm not getting chlorine all over the dang place. And I use this little pump for a transfer pump sometimes. Like if I want to transfer chlorine into a pump sprayer, I got me a little bleach pump sprayer today from Ace Hardware. I usually get them from Home Depot, but those things don't last. So we'll see how this one goes. It's only 1 gallon. But usually when I transfer stuff from the drum to that, I use this little 1 gallon a minute pump, diaphragm pump. That's the battery I use. BMW, fancy battery. But yeah, let's go. Had to get me a new 100-foot hose. It was $149.43 because one of my hoses busted. So there's definitely going to be expenses in the business for sure. All right, guys, we're here at the job finally. It is almost 1 o'clock, 5 minutes till 1 o'clock. I'm excited about this. Look how dirty this driveway is. And I set the expectations with the customer. She knows I use bleach. She doesn't mind it. I told her the expectations that this is not gonna look brand new, but it's definitely gonna look a lot better. So I'm excited about this. Doing the house in this front area. So can't wait. And I was talking with a customer and I told her about my son, he's almost 6 months old. He will be September 10th, he'll be 6 months old. And she said, oh, when was he born? I said, March 10th. She said, no way, that's my birthday too. And I said, you know, it's just awesome. Like, you never know what you're gonna find out when you talk to your customers. So don't be in such a rush that you overlook the conversations you can have with your customers. You can build rapport, build a relationship so they trust you, and you do a great job for them, and it'll pay you back 10 times over if you're just friendly and nice and you do your best, you communicate well. I thought that was pretty cool. Anyways, let's rock and roll, baby. Again, I don't have fancy crap, you know what I mean? I got a new 100-foot hose, another 100-foot hose, so 200 hose should reach around this house no problem. No fancy equipment here, guys. And you can get started with whatever you have. Even if you don't have a machine, go borrow one and figure it out. My first probably 10, 15, 20 jobs, I used a 2.6 gallon a minute machine with only a 25-foot pressure hose. So I had to drag the machine everywhere. So there's no excuses really, guys. But eventually I learned that you can leave the machine right here and just get longer hoses. So I thought it would kill the pressure, but even though we don't really use high pressure in soft washing, so if there's a will, there's a way, baby. Let's figure it out. Let's rock and roll. All right, I got a water hose running to my machine. Water goes in here through the pump, back out to the pressure line. This is the downstream injector right here. This is how you inject chemical into the line to spray out into the gun. And I got a long hose tube right here, and that's 30 gallons of straight chlorine. I'm not going to put any surfactant in there, so All I do is take the end of that, has two heavy nuts on it, so it keeps it down there. It doesn't really help with this, but when it's low to the bottom, sometimes the tube doesn't want to stay at the bottom, so those nuts will help it keep it down there. And then I'll just fire her up. I just filled her up with gas, ethanol-free gas. We're ready to rock and roll, baby. Oh, let me get my gun. Got the M5 twist, got the BE gun here. There we go. We'll just fire it up. Let's see if she'll crank on the first pull. No choke, no nothing. Let's go. All right, soaping everything down real good.
Everything up there, on here. There we go. Turn the chain up a little bit. Alright, let's rock and roll, baby.
It's the shooter tip that one of my subscribers sent to me. A good guy named Jason. He's awesome, man. The dude has been such an inspiration and very helpful. But this tip's really good. I like it a lot. It rinses so well. Thank you, Jason. I highly recommend this tip. It's a 0040 tip. Shooter tip. Nice. I don't know what it is about this paint on this house or this house, but man, it takes forever to rinse this crap off. Like forever. It's crazy. All right, the house is done. It's time for the concrete. Doing the sidewalks and all this right here. It's gonna look great. Can't wait. So dirty. I'm pretty sure this is the dirtiest driveway I've ever done. Pretty sure. But it's turning out pretty nice. Look at that difference. That is very dirty. And that's just me from rinsing with the ball valve, those lines. They'll come out. And I already did all the edges. And neighbor wanted me to do that little section right there, and he handed me a $20 bill, which is pretty cool. This one kind of goes far down there, but I'm excited to see what this looks like when it's done.